Mm, come on. My volume down? No, not quite. Oh, okay, there it is. It's going now. I don't know why it wasn't before, but okay. Move some things around. Sit it here. Huh? There. Yes. You do? Think this is okay?
そうそう。
Me,
何
let
事も
me
計画
check
的にコ
everything.
ツコツとが大切だ。そうすれば何か起こっても対応しやすいからな。
Alright, gonna check how everything's sounding. It's on the big screen. Oh, no, I want to turn it off. I accidentally turned it off. No, this button. Then up on this. Alright, how are we sounding? I feel like we might be a little quiet. I think I'll turn the game and me up a bit. Alright. Alright, how is this? I think this might be okay. Uh, we'll have this in a little bit and I'll see how we sound. Alright. Hello, Unbox Cats. Been a little bit. I didn't really stream this week. I don't know. I forgot to make the schedule. But I do have plans on streaming next week. I already think I know what I want to play. But yeah, so sorry about that. But yeah, I decided I did want to stream at least once this week. And I want to try to do a redemption stream for Twisted Wonderland, because last week my anxiety was really acting up during stream, and it just... it wasn't great. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and hopefully things fare better than they did last week. And yes, the new update is out, so I think we will be trying to catch up on book 7. We're still trying to finish the last part, last update of book 7. We still need to finish the Heartslobile dream arc. But yeah, in the time I haven't been streaming, I've been working on like YouTube stuff, YouTube and Tumblr stuff. I think it's almost ready. It's almost ready. But it's been time consuming to finish it all. Honestly, editing is always time consuming because I'm just not satisfied with the way I'm voicing things, and I hear all the little blips and the beeps and the clicks and the and then I get angry at myself, and then I try to figure out how to fix it without knowledge of actually knowing how to fix it. But I think it's decent. Yeah, it's I've been working on a bunch of stuff. So hopefully some of those will be put into the world in the near future. So yeah. Anyway, that's been what I've been up to. Oh, I do want to see what this showcase is about. So... wasn't there another birthday this month? I want to make sure I don't miss it. I was so close to missing Rook's birthday, thing. Like, I was literally, I think I was 2 minutes away from missing his birthday opening. Because I think it's, like, it's either 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. that, the Twisted Wonderland, you know, the day restarts. But I remember... was it? I don't know. But I remember thinking, like, it's... either way, whether it was 2 minutes before the new date changed, or an hour and 2 minutes before the date changed, that's hella close, so... It was actually terrifying, but I made it. I got the key, so yay. I am curious. Oh, Lydia. Hmm. I'm trying to find that, you know, this month, da-da-da-da-da is happening. But I think that might only be under social media. I thought it was here. Oh wait, updates? Oh, here it is. It's here. Okay, so that's Rec. Ah, Idia. 18th. Okay, so, you know. Alright. I was thinking, I need to have, like, a calendar. Actually, I do have a calendar. I should start putting the character birthdays on my calendar. So I actually remember. That's if I remember the, you know, look at the calendar. Sometimes I don't even look at the day on my phone. I'm like, what is today? I need to look at my phone. And I've been looking at my phone for most of the day. Yeah, just anyway. Yeah. Okay, so it's near, but not like next, not like tomorrow, but I realized this morning I missed a meteor shower. I think the meteor shower is supposed to peak at on the 10th. But yeah, I totally, it totally like escaped my my thoughts. And so yeah, just the other day, literally yesterday, I remembered it and I'm like, shit, I missed it. I don't know.
式典の間はフードをかぶっていないとトレインが飛んできやがる。
We missed the Aurora Borealis that the other
めんどくせえな。
last month because freaking houses were in the way. And light pollution, even though we're only in a, we're not like near the city, but like I guess the light pollution from the neighborhood was enough. I don't know, it made me sad. It made me sad because I was really looking forward to that. But yeah, that was like a thing. When was that? It was like the middle of last month? Or something? Maybe? Anyway, yeah. And I'm not sure if we're gonna finish the last event. I did like finish it, like the events, but I still haven't read the whole thing. I know, if you guys want me to, we can continue on where we were last week and finish the events. But if you don't really care, then I think we might just try to catch up on book 7. At the very least, that's what at the very least, that's what I want to do today. I'm so bad at remembering like event stuff. Alright, let's oh wait, let's go to shop and see if I don't want to not spend money. Okay, the 15th. Today's today anyway. Today is the 12th. Okay, so maybe I should just do it now because I'll forget.
Hey, Tony-chan! 欲しいものが見当たらない。このサムにお任せを。
Goodbye. I guess maybe star candies?
ご用意します。
Or maybe the little these things. The body candies might also be have. I think I missed my wording there. Wait, is it the lower part? Or is it the upper part that allows more voice in?
このサムにお任せを。すぐお手元にご用意します。
that kind of skipped my words too. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. I heard that. Ooh. Alright, okay, so we'll put the dial there. So yeah, I think this is the thing. I forget what... Is it the gates? Is it the gain? No, I think the gain's the thing, that volume thing. I think the gates, because it's like what allows sound in and out, like quieter sounds. Because some quieter sounds, like the clicks my mouth makes, and like just mouth sounds, like they can get blocked out by the gates. But at the same time, if you have a softer voice, if the gate's too low, your entire, like, what you're saying will be blocked off. Yeah, anyway. I think that's what this thing is. Maybe just down a tiny bit, because I feel like things are escaping that I would like not to escape. Because I am picky and very, very judgmental of what I do. Yeah, let's buy a couple of buddy candies. Okay, I have 69.
Thank you! 他にお望みは
I'm gonna do this.
Hey, コニちゃん欲しいものが
Maybe I should be having this closer.
このサムに
Because
お
I was
任せ
looking and
よ
they were saying
すぐ
to be at
お手元に
least
ご用意します
like this bit away, so I think it's actually too far. Okay, I need to scoot in. And scoot in or extend the arm, one of those two. But I also don't want to be too close, because then it collects, like, again, like, sounds that it shouldn't collect. And I think I heard a sound that it shouldn't be collected. And the way I speak and the shape of my mouth makes more sounds that are undesirable to a microphone. Like that one. I heard it. I heard it. Okay, so now that I'm close like this, I think I can turn the dial down. You know, make sure I actually do hear the stuff. I'm gonna turn this like all the way up. I need like some kind of flat thing here on my... That way I can have this further. Otherwise, because if I do, it's just on the keys. Can I make this lower, maybe? I'm messing with the sound because I'm like I told you, I was been doing a lot of video editing this week since I haven't been streaming. And once again, I've realized there's so many sounds on the like Twitch VODs that makes it time consuming to try to eliminate. So if I can just eliminate them from the beginning, that would save me so much time. There, damn it, I heard the click. where is my mic? Why is this music kind of fitting for like my mental state right now, my frustration? In like a comedic way. Alright, so I do have a noise. Maybe I should turn the noise. If this is a noise gate, then maybe I should turn the noise gate off. Because wouldn't that... Oh no, well now I hear I heard a mouth thingy. Like that, yeah. Okay, maybe I should have it on. Come on, turn it on. Alright, so... I'm still trying to understand. Okay, open, close threshold, open threshold. So... I need to be like a graphic visual. The lower for the close. Okay, I'm trying to visualize. Like, this is just how my brain works. Like, I visualize. I understand things in visuals. I don't understand things in like other normal people ways. Okay, so maybe if I up the attack time, right? And then I heard the mouth thingy. I don't know how, I don't know what the decibel for the mouth sound is. I'm gonna move this further down. Let me try moving this from 32 to like negative 35. Alright, so I'm close threshold negative 35, open threshold negative 30. No, I think that actually did the opposite because I heard a lot of mouth smacking sounds and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I hate it. Negative 28. Alright, has that doing anything to help me? I thought I heard the sounds again. Ah! Why do I have to be like this? I hate it. Negative 27. And move the open threshold. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, so open threshold, that'd be... I'm trying... Okay. Open... The amount of sound it lets in. Right? Okay, so I actually want to do the opposite, I think. So I'm going to move the close threshold back to negative 32. And the open threshold I want to move that down. So since we're in the negatives, I want to move it the number upward. I know I sound stupid. I kind of am, but also I'm a slow learner. Blame my brain. No, actually, that's fine. That's too personal. Alright, so I wonder if this will help. Moving it to, like, 2 down. Or 2 up. Maybe 1 more, or a couple more. Like, negative 25. Maybe... No, let's try that. What does sound again? And I didn't, it blocked out sound. I need to take like a class on this or have someone teach me. Does anyone know how to do this stuff? Can anyone teach me? Does anyone know why I can take a class online? Where they can actually explain this stuff in like a way that like someone who has trouble learning things can understand. Okay, let's have the open threshold at negative 28, just 2 below what it was originally. Alright, let's try that. Should I move the attack time back to the original one? Yeah, I think I should do that. I don't even know what the attack time does. I assume it does the amount of, like, before it cuts off, like... I'm thinking like a... Before the whole threshold activates. You're probably like, wait, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm explaining things is not what I'm best at. Especially not, like, straightforwardly. I'll take you, like, around the corner, up a staircase, to the left, past an ice cream stand, back down, and then we'll get to, like, what I was originally trying to explain in a way you can understand. That's how I do things. I literally created a new way to do a math problem because that's just how my brain works. The result was correct. The way to do it was correct. But according to the teacher, it was done in a way she had never seen before. With way more steps necessary than you needed. I guess it made sense, but like, it's just, it was an unnecessary long way to get the answer. And to this day, I still don't even really understand what I did. Alright, let's try that negative 28 thing on noise gate. Need some water. We can have the water now. Then what time is it? Yeah. I've been using this anti-cavity toothpaste. You put it on your teeth. You brush your teeth like normal, and then you put a little pea-size amount on your toothbrush, and without using any water, you brush your teeth with that, and then you can't drink or eat anything for 30 minutes. So I use that tonight. So that's why I'm like. I think we should be fine for that. Wait, can we push this back a little more? I feel crowded. Okay, yes, we were buying stuff, weren't we? Yeah, I'm gonna buy candies. That feels like the... How many of these do I have?
慎重にね
I have 1 of 3, and I can use... I
慎重にね
mean, that's still a decent amount. That surprised me. How many of
お
these do I
目が
got?
高い
But for buying cards and items in the mystery shop. Let me actually look in the mystery shop. It's been a while since I looked in there. Actually, I'll probably do this later, but I do want to take a quick look at the mystery shop.
はいコニちゃん
Because there have been a couple of there have been a couple of events in the past that I never,
ご用意します
as you can see, they're locked. I didn't complete them. Oh, can I use those cards to... Or the, not
これで教
cards.
師どもの暴行
The
説は
coins.
なかなか
Coins,
効くのか
coins.
と思うとは
Because I believe there is a way to, like the Camp Fargus, I literally missed the entire thing. I feel like I once saw that there's a way to unlock an event
さっ
that
さ
you
と行っ
missed
てさっ
using
さと
the
済ませるぞ
those coins.
式典なんて所詮ごっこ遊びだ
何をお求め
I swear it was the memory shop. I guess Camp Fargus doesn't count.
Hey コニちゃん欲しいものが見当たらないこのサムにお任せをすぐお手元にご用意します
I thought you were able to, or maybe they took that feature away. I swear there was the ability to do that. I swear there was. Alright, well, okay, I won't worry about this for now. But I swear there was. I swear I remember the layout of the screen. Like there was the events here on the side, kind of like they were there. And it was actually like a darker background, I believe. And it brought up like the thing, but it was like you can unlock this event for the amount of coins. mystery box, is it?
お目が高い
That wouldn't make sense.
よくかトレーニングそれが欲しいのか
Hmm.
何を思う
Did I imagine
コウ
it?
ニちゃん
Surely I didn't. That wouldn't make sense.
Hey コウニちゃん欲しいものが見当た
Okay, well, I'll look at
る
this
この
and
サムにお任せよ
I'll buy things later. Anyway, let's get to what we were
これから教師どものご
Okay,
公説
see
を
that
長
it,
々と聞く
I
の
can't
だ
think.
と
There's too many sounds going on at once.
気がめいるぞ
Okay, sorry. Oh yes, we're in Trey's dream. That's where we are. It's down because it's overwhelming me. Overwhelming my senses. All right. I'll still keep the sound in. All right, there we go. Yeah. So let's try to remember where we were. Okay, kitchen obviously. I think Jamil was here. I think Trey and Jamil, or was that the Halloween event? No, maybe I'm thinking the Halloween event. I think I'm thinking the Halloween event. Because Trey and Jamil were in a kitchen there. I just remember thinking that there was like 2 other people in this kitchen that had no ability to do anything, you know, kitchen-wise, and would most likely just be standing there awkwardly. I think I remember thinking that. Don't you hate it when that happens? Just stand there awkwardly because you can't help. Ooh, but on the other hand, these pastries look, yum. And look at those ones! They're like the Cheshire cats. Same coloring, they got the little cat ears. Why does that teapot look demonic? and it just looks weird. I think that blocked the sound out. Okay, maybe I should change the thing back. Or maybe it's this thing I should move up. Alright, I'll move this back up a tiny bit. Alright. actually move this over because. Alright, let's try this. Is that supposed to be an oven there? Like the thing that looks like a filing cabinet? I mean, on one hand, I love that they have, you know, that many ovens in one appliance. It's like if you don't have a double oven and it's the holidays, how do you do it? No, not how you do it, but I know my family has a double oven, and you know, I remember the day we moved into a house that had a double oven. I was still like really into baking then, and I remember thinking this was like a godsend. But yeah, double ovens are awesome. Especially useful like during Thanksgiving. It's like a what? Quadruple oven? No, not even quadruple. More. Anyway, sorry. Oh wow. Oh, hi. That was a little shocking. Just opened up to a disembodied head. Okay, that explains the little visual of the sheer cat pastries. And why they added that as a little detail in the scene. I need to hold up. Hi. That's a. I was just thinking. I saw like on Edia's tablet sound only, and that it had the like microphone in the call, and then that made me think. If it had those, wouldn't it have like a webcam thing? And the whole point of Edia having the like the tablets is so like. Otherwise, he would have to have face-to-face conversation. So I was thinking, like, if there is a button like that on there, because usually there is one included, what if someone just walked up and pushed it and then, you know... What if someone just walked up and muted him? and the call. Edia, shut up. End call. Anyway. Yeah, so no head to be had, with no no body to be had. Even Riddle was stumped.
あいつがびっくりしてるうちにズボンのベルトを引っ張ってひっくり返してやった。
Oh, are we being told stories? And before he could get his bearings, I hoisted him upside down by the belt of his pants.
おみゃ頭で逆立ちできるかにゃってな。
That's mean. I asked him, "So can you stand on your head?"
そしたら派手にズ
Then his
ボン
pants
が
came
脱げ
loose
ち
in
ま
a
って
spectacular fashion.
怒って真っ赤にな
Got
った
so mad, he
あいつ
turned
の
red as a potato.
顔ったら
Oh, tomato! Potatoes aren't red.
おいおい、そうからかってやるなよ。今のを多寮生にバラしたなんて知ったら、あいつ怒
I
るぞ。
totally forgot what his attire looked like. Or if had we seen it yet? Why does he have like one of those like gangster chain things? Like the gold chain. Trey, are you from the hood? Are there things you're not telling us? He listens to rap music while he's baking. Secretly, when he's alone in the kitchen, he tries to rap along with the music. He has a spatula on one hand. I was gonna say a knife in the other, but that feels a little too dangerous. A rolling pin in the other. He's like singing and trying to rap. He's doing the hand movements. Now, wouldn't that be humorous? But interesting little feature. I see he does have the little the necktie thing. Yeah, we had one too. Actually had to learn how to tie a tie to put one of those on. I kind of sort of remember a little bit, but it's been a long time. Oh, let me see the rest of the outfit. We got Gangsta Trey in the kitchen! Cooking out of the, that Snoop Dogg, cookbook thing. That's his Bible. I love this this story I've created. I love this story I created. This is reality. This is now reality. You can't change my mind. Yeah. From now on, don't tease him like that. He'll get peeved if he learns He'll get peeved if he learns you guys told others about what happened.
あいつが怒ったところで全然怖くないにゃ。
Now he's gonna off with your head. What's he gonna do if you met me?
決闘の時もリドルのユニーク魔法こそかわせたが、他の魔法でボコボコにされてた可能性もあったんだ。
You avoided his signature spell during the challenge. But he still could have blasted you with his other spells. did this challenge happen recently, or are they mentioning something that happened like in the past when they were like younger? Oh.
そいでもリドルは打ってこんかったじゃにゃーの。
But he didn't he? Did he?
それは相手がお前だったからだろ。他のやつなら一瞬で黒焦げにされてたに違いない。
Only because it was you he was facing. He would have left anyone else charred on the ground in seconds.
まあ、リドルが何度挑んできても、このチェーニャ様がポンカドゥしてやるぜ。
What's a rhuboop? Riddle can try all he likes, but all he'll get is a rhubarb for his trouble. Look this up. Is this an actual, like, phrase? Okay, here we go. Rhubarb is a new social media platform designed to merge everyday social interaction with charitable giving. Okay, I don't think that's what he's talking about, but that's the only thing I'm getting for a result for Rhubarb. Oh wait, we have a robot lawnmower. A vacuum and mops. Oh wait, no, that's iRobot. Yeah, I don't know what he's referring to. I doubt it's this social media platform thing. We'll just go with it. Or maybe a rhuboop is like a rhubarb. It's like rhu. Maybe it's something like that. That's the only things I can guess.
ポンカ
Oh, see, Kater doesn't even know what it
何それ?
means. And he's like the social media expert. He knows all the terms. What's a rhubarb? What's that?
俺のじいちゃんに教わったカバンが話す不思議な言語だぜ。ケイトは知らないんか?
Oh, I picked that up from my grandpa. It's from the mysterious language spoken by Portmanteus. You haven't heard it before, Kater? Portmanteus. Something about that sounds like Greek mythology, like. I doubt Portmanteus is, or anything that actually exists. Actually, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna see what result I get for portmanteaus. Wait, whoa, oh, what? Okay, so nothing for portmanteaus, but without the S, it actually does have a meaning. It's a large trunk or suitcase, typically made of stiff leather and opening into 2 equal parts. Number 2, a word blending the sounds combining the meaning of 2 other words. Such as brunch. Okay, so like... Okay, interesting. So it actually does have a meaning. They're making it sound like it's an ancient civilization. Or maybe that's just how I'm misunderstanding it. Or like... Man, that looks weird. Oh well. Okay.
頭をポコンとやってカンガルーみたいにピョンと跳ねさ
Oh,
せて
I
やる
was right
って
about the
こと
bopping on the
さ
head thing. Oh, I just noticed his ring. It means to bop someone on the head and get them bouncing around like a kangaroo.
何せ俺はそんじょそこらの魔法師とは偉さが違うからね
Look. I'm well ahead of all those other mages. Get it? Head?
それじゃあお客さん方ゆっくりお茶でも飲んでいきにゃ
Speaking of which, I'll leave you to your tea.
ジェニア、今日のなんでもない日のパーティーは16時からだぞ。庭で待ってるからな。
Chenya, don't forget, today's birthday party starts at 4 o'clock. We'll be waiting for you in the garden.
行くかどうかは気分次第かにゃ
Maybe I'll be there and maybe I won't.
まったく、寮長の気分屋にも困ったもんだ。
Good for you. It's a good volume for me.
ってことでいい？
Does that cover everything?
設定が地に足ついてて、何ともトレイシらしい夢ですな。
So far. I mean, during the Zoom event, I thought Trey's little Zoom story was like just really, really chill and just normal, while everyone else was like chaotic, but I was so wrong. So, we can't really say for sure. It's the after party, after they eat, when things really get, different. But yes, Leah, guess it's no surprise that Trey's dream is grounded in reality.
地に足がついてる。だいぶ奴の願望がむき出しの都合のいい世界になってるだろ。
You think it's grounded? It's a blatantly self-serving narrative.
自由に使える学食よりも大きな寮のキッチン、ゆるい規則、気心の知れた寮長。
He's got a dorm kitchen bigger than the cafeterias that he can use whatever, whenever. Palestinian rules, a trusted pal as house warden.
そして幼馴染相手には攻撃の手を緩めるリドル。
And a version of Riddle that pulls his punches against his childhood friend.
確かにどれもちょっとした改変に見えて、実現難易度激高なもののオンパレードって感じ。
It's true. It's all updates that seem minor, but would be ludicrously hard to implement.
さて、どうやって目を覚まさせる？
So, how do we wake him up?
なんというか、レオナ氏の夢みたいに現実とのド派手な齟齬があるわけじゃないし。
Why is he using Leona as an example? I mean, it was. I mean, it's not like it was not normal, but it was. I don't know. I just remember being mad at Leona's version of Ruling a Kingdom. I don't know how to explain, but I just remember being mad.
こういう妙にリアルな夢は現実との齟齬を突きつけづらくて一番手強いまであるんだよな。
Sometimes the minor differences with reality are the hardest ones to highlight, huh?
ケイト氏、なんかトレーシを起こすアイディアないの？
Any ideas for waking Trey up, Cater?
なんかって言われても、
That's the question, isn't it?
お前たち腹減ってないか？
He really did come rushing back. Hey, you guys hungry?
え？
こないだ手に入れたレシピ本に載ってたレモンジュレとヨーグルトのデザートを試作したんだ。
It's the Snoop Dogg cookbook! What's the name of that cookbook anyway? The Snoop Dogg? Actually, he's got. I didn't realize he had more than one. He has various. I had no idea. Okay, wow. I guess he bought Snoop Dogg's newest cookbook, whatever one that is. What's this one called? From Crook to Cook. Platinum recipes from the Boss Dog's Kitchen. It's a bestseller. Yep, that's the new book. That's the new cookbook Trey picked up. That explains the attire, the chain. He's trying to become one with the chef to create his recipes from the cookbook. He's embracing the chef who made the cookbook by wearing the chain. Yeah, I tried making a new dessert from this cookbook I picked up not too long ago. Yogurt topped with lemon jelly.
よかったら試食して感想を聞かせてくれないか?
Would you be willing to sample it and give me some feedback?
甘味料は蜂蜜だけ。
The only sweetener it uses is honey.
さっぱりしてるから甘いものが苦手なケイトも食べられるんじゃないかと思ってな。
I know you don't like sweets, Cater. But I figured this one's got a tartness that might not be a deal breaker for you.
いいの？最初の一口を食べるのは寮長ってのが法律でしょ？
Well, are you sure? Don't the rules say that the house warden gets first dibs on food items?
法律で決まってるのはホールの最初の1ピースだけで、グラスデザートは例外だ。それに
Okay. The rules specify the first slice of a whole cake, meaning desserts served in glassware are actually exempt. Also, if they're individual cakes, because he said whole cake. But if they're like individual size cakes, then this rule wouldn't count either, right?
たとえそれがホールケーキだろうが、チェーニャは怒りやしないさ。
Besides, even if it was a slice of cake, our house warden wouldn't get bent out of shape over that.
ほら、デザートに合わせてお茶も入ったぞ。
Here, I made some tea to go with it.
そこのダイニングテーブルのところに腰掛けてくつろいでいってくれ。
There's a dining table over there. Have a seat and relax.
いいだろう。だがお前も一緒に座って同じものを食う。
Wants to make sure it's not like poisoned or weird or anything. Probably not. Hopefully not. I would hope not. Or why not? But you're joining us and having some too.
え、俺も?
Wait, I am? I love that. Non-stop confections. Bring it on. Wanna come back up? Part of me wants to stand. another part of me wants to sit on my knees. Is that possible on this chair? I feel like it is, but it would be very uncomfortable. I want to see. Is it possible? I'd have to be like this, right? There we go. Yeah, it's possible. It's a little, maybe mildly uncomfortable, but it's possible. Let's see how this works. You know, just for funsies. Probably need to move that up like that. You might want to put one of these in too. All right, let's see how this goes.
俺たちにだけ試作品の毒味をさせるつもりか？それに
Oh, he does think there's poison in them. You think you could pawn off your poison testing on us?
ゲストが料理を口に入れた時の表情、カトラリー運び、食べるスピード。
There's lots of factors to observe when a guest tries food. The speed they move their cutlery, they pace to eat at. Yeah, I guess I've never really just observed someone eating. I'm a slow eater.
生の反応を間近で観察した方が。
Would it be better for you to view our reactions up close?
おべっかこぎの感想なんかよりずっと得られる情報が多いだろう。
That'll get you way more useful info than whatever empty flattery people give as feedback.
言っておくが、俺の舌は肥えてるぜ。
Oh, he does.
ビルの料理番の腕前拝見だな。
I have noticed that in the like culinary events, Leona's critique on like the food is very strict. Like he always gives he never gives a good review. Like everyone else is like, this is awesome. He's like, mid. Or this sucked. Fair warning, I've got a very discerning palate. I'll judge for myself how talented Heartslavial cook is.
そう言われると緊張するな。それじゃあ隣に失礼するよ。
Oh, you're making me nervous. Well, since you invited me, I'll join you.
と、イデアはさすがにその姿じゃ食べられないよな。
So I guess you won't be eating anything in tablet form.
うちのトランプ兵にイグニハイドまで届けさせようか？
Should I send a card soldier over to Ignahai to bring your portion? Because this is not the Idia that, you know, or not... That would give us away.
拙者のことはお気になさらず。
But don't mind me, thanks.
そうか。それじゃあ遠慮なく。さ、どうぞ召し上がれ。
You sure? You insist. Go on and help yourselves, everyone.
わーい、いただきます。
Oh, I'll do just that.
レモンジュレの中に刻んだレモンの皮が入ってる。適度な苦味が俺好み。
There's lemon zest in the jelly. It's got just the right amount of attention for me.
ヨーグルトには生クリーム使ってる？
酸っぱすぎず甘すぎずマイルドで美味しい。
You use fresh cream for the yogurts? It's nice and mellow. Not too tart and not too sweet.
下に敷き詰めてある塩味の効いたクラッシュビスケットが香ばしくてザクッとした歯触りもいい感じ。
I'm digging the way the salty crushed cookies on the bottom add a nice aroma and a satisfying crunchy texture. That actually does sound good.
俺これならいくらでも食べられちゃいそう。
I could eat this all day.
本当か？レオナはどうだ？
Really? What do you think, Leona?
味は悪くないが、これっぽっち食った気がしねえ。ネズミの方がまだ食い手があるな。
Really tough to please, isn't he? It tastes decent enough. But it's not even slightly filling. I feel more stuffed after eating a mouse.
さっき島猫野郎に出してたミートパイも持ってこいよ。
Bring me some of that meat pie you were serving the tabby cat.
もちろん。今日は8号サイズを4つ焼いたんだ。1切れと言わず、5切れでも10切れでも。
You got it. I baked 4 24cm meat pies today. Don't limit yourself to one slice. You could have 5 or 10.
8号サイズを4つも？それはまた張り切ったね。
You made 4 of those? Wait, talk about getting into your work.
みんな食べ盛りだからな。これくらいはすぐに平らげる。
I feel small now. Our dorm's full of growing teens. They'll finish off all 4 in no time.
でも何でもない日のパーティーは伝統あるお茶会とはいえ。
I know our unbirthday parties are pretty traditional tea parties.
夕食に響くから食べ過ぎないようにっていつもリドル君が。
But doesn't Riddle generally frown on eating too much? Since it could spoil our dinner?
あ、今はリドル君が寮長じゃないのか。
Wait, right. Riddle's not house warden now.
ああ、やっぱり甘いものより肉がいい。
Yeah, I'll take meat pies over sweets any day of the week.
口でっか。ミートパイ1切れを2口くらいで飲み込みました
He's
ぞ。
a lion! Oh, nom 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 nom. I don't know what I'm doing. Now I'm thinking of like Pac-Man. Pac-Man Leona. Use a little Soon body. And like, as a visual, add the Pac-Man mouth. Put it in the little maze. The ghost can be the ghost from not from our dorm. Can I think of what the name is? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
いい食べっぷりだな、レオナ。見ていて気持ちがいいよ。
That's the kind of appetite I like to see, Leona. It's gratifying to watch.
お腹が空いてるなら、もっと食べていかないか？
You're hungry? There's plenty more here.
ナッツのキャラメルタルトにガトーショコラ、シュークリーム。
We've got caramel tarts with nuts. Gâteau à chocolat. Cream puffs. I wonder how you pronounce that, God. Pronunciation. Okay, it's gato. With an emphasis on the toe. Gato. Gato, I think that's the AU. Gato, chocolate. I think that's the right pronunciation. Yay. Caramel tarts with nuts, gateau à chocolat, and cream puffs.
キャロットケーキにほうれん草のキッシュもあるぞ。
There's also carrot cake and spinach quiche.
うひひ聞いてるだけでお腹いっぱいになってきた。
I'm feeling hungry just talking, hearing him talk. I'm feeling full just hearing him talk.
野菜を使ったやつはいらね
I'll pass on anything with vegetables.
え、レオナ君って野菜嫌いなの？意外。
He's the type to pick at his spinach. Not eat it. Feed it to the dog. Feed it to Jack. It's Jack's dog. He feeds all his vegetables to Jack. I see that. I wonder if he actually does that. I mean, like, it would actually make sense. Because, you know, Jack, he's all about, like, you know, he loves his exercise and working out, and, you know, vegetables are good for, like, good for the body, for health. So I wouldn't be surprised if, Jack likes, he takes, eating vegetables as an important part of a meal. So I wouldn't be surprised if Leona just gives all his veggies to Jack. I know some part of it makes sense. At least to me. Not a fan of veggies, Leona? I'm surprised.
肉食獣が野菜を食うのは体の具合が悪い時だけ
Carnivores only eat greens when physically ill.
おい他にも肉を使ったケーキはねえのか
Or do you have any other cakes with meat? Actually, I mean, he doesn't, but Apple's hometown does. I remember in the event of Apple's hometown, the Harveston events, one of the meals they cooked for us as like a welcome home thing. They had like a whole you know, a bunch of people brought like their food or something. I think it was something like that. But like someone made a cake. It was a layer cake, and one of the layers was meat. Another of the layer was like jelly. Another of the layer was like a vegetable mixture, and it was not right, but it would have meat in it. So Leona would probably eat it. If he took the vegetable mix layer out. I just remember it being really weird and very... I love cake, but yeah, I wouldn't eat that.
そうだな。ケーキとはまた違うが。
It's not a cake, but...
チーズとサラミを使ったクッキーはどうだ？甘じょっぱさが癖になる味なんだ。
How about cookies with cheese and salami? They've got a salty sweetness you won't be able to get enough of. It's interesting.
材料はあるからすぐに作れるが。
I've got the ingredients for it, so I could whip up some real quick if you'd like.
へえ、人参やらナッツのケーキよりはうまそうだ。
I love carrot cake. Oh, that sounds way better than cakes with carrots or nuts.
よし、それじゃあ早速焼いてくるよ。少し待っててくれ。
Okay. I'll get right on it. Just sit tight.
そうだ。寮生たちの分もついでに焼いて100いや200枚もあれば足りるか。
I should make enough for the rest of the dorm too. 100, 200. Do it.
200? それはちょっと作りすぎじゃ。
He's doing this all alone. 200? That's going a little overboard, isn't it?
腕が鳴るな。仕込んだらすぐに戻る。待っててくれ。
This should be fun. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. Give me a bit, okay? Yeah, we got to eat great stuff. So much for gathering intel. They're just sitting there and eating.
俺様、音を聞いてるだけでよだれが止まらねえんだぞ。
Just hearing all the sounds of people eating is making me drool non-stop.
グリム、僕の洋服によだれを垂らすなよ。
Oh, Grim. Don't troll on my dorm uniform.
トレイさんの夢、本当に
No,
平和に
Ortho,
料理を
don't
楽しんで
be-
いるだけだね。
It's not like that. Ooh, I'm trying to like get in a position that's comfortable. Jay's dream really is him peacefully cooking away, huh?
ああ、デュースやケイト先輩の夢ともまた様子が違っている。
Yeah. It's definitely distinct from Deuce.
トレイ自身もいつも通りだし、チェーニャも変わらない気がするんだぞ。
Jay's acting normal. And I don't think Chenny has changed any either.
ローズハート寮長はまだ姿を見せていないが、先輩たちの話からしてあまり変化
I
は
feel
な
like
さそ
Riddle
うだ
will be different. Yeah, he most certainly will. I haven't seen Houseward and Riddle yet, but from what we learned so far, he's probably not going to be much difference.
そうか。決闘の際友人だからと手心を加えるリドル先輩にはかなり違和感があるが。
Really? I find the idea of Riddle going easy on someone in a duel just because they're friends rather far-fetched myself.
わかる。そういう感性持ってるならあんな暴君になってないでしょ。
Sure. If he was that sentimental, he wouldn't act like such a tyrant.
なら、エースの夢にいた浮かれポンチなリドルの方がよっぽど変だったんだぞ。
I want to talk about being out of character. The fest of the tropical riddle in your dream was way more wild. I kind of forget what that riddle was, but... There were... I know, I can't keep track of who was so different in whose dreams. But I trust that he was.
いやでもわかんないじゃん。
You know he wouldn't trust like that.
寮長って南国リゾートに行ったら南国らしい格好をするのがマナーだとか言いそうだし。
It's not hard to believe he'd say it's proper manners to wear tropical attire when in tropical locale. Or something.
あんくらいはっちゃける可能性だって。
And he can get excited about stuff. Oh, he's defending his dorm. My mind forgets what they're called. House warden. I was like, dorm master. Like, headmaster. House warden. The house warden. Like, what are they called again? Anyway.
何か巨大な物体がこちらに近づいてきてる。
Some form of massive object is approaching.
巨大な物体
Massive object? It's gonna be Trey with like a with a tray of all those things he said he was making. Tray with a tray. Is there any type of food that sounds like tray? The word tray? Trays, leches? It's Trey holding a tray of trays, leches. Or maybe it's Apple from Apple Stream.
確かに大きな足音が一つ二ついや四つか
Yes. Those are some enormous footsteps. There's 1, 2, no 4.
この巨大さ、人間の平均的な大きさをはるかに超えている。
It's probably gonna be something ridiculous, you know? Her size is far beyond human norms.
まさか闇
Could be the darkness.
だとしても今までと明らかに様子が違う新種の闇という可能性も
This is clearly different from how it operated before. Maybe it's a new type of darkness.
とにかく今は敵との交戦を避けたい。
But regardless, we should avoid engaging hostiles right now.
どこか身を隠せるところは
Where can we hide?
こっちの時計の裏に隠し小部屋がある。そこに入ってやり過ごそう。
There's a hidden closet behind a clock. Let's lie low there.
うちの寮はドアの気分次第で突然変な場所に道が通じたりするからちゃんと俺らについてきて。
Our dorm stores can sometimes lead to weird places when they feel like it. So make sure to stay close. I want to know what it is. Like I said, it's probably something silly. But I don't know, what else could it be? What could it be? Oh, hello! Hello, Rose! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hi! Were you guys also playing Twisted Wonderland? Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the last updates. We're in the Trey's dream right now. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we need to finish Trey's stream and then Riddle's stream, and then I think we'll probably be caught up. Or not caught up, but then we'll be ready to do the current updates. I know based on the Zoom event, because I thought Trey's stream was so chill in that event for like quite a while, until it wasn't. And everyone here is like, wow, Trey's stream is so normal. Wow, this is like not much different than real life. And I'm over here knowing that no, just wait. Something is gonna be horribly not right. Oh, you did a whole update? Oh, nice. Right, well, yeah, have a nice rest. All right, thank you. I know it probably has something to do with teeth. I would imagine. That would make the most sense. Or maybe the thing that's making the noise right now is like a confectionery giant golem thing. I don't know why Trey would have a golem, but it enforces like brushing your teeth or something. It's a giant golem cake that forces you to brush your teeth. I don't know. If you didn't floss and it sees you, there's a red light that'll go off, an alarm. It'll be like, student spotted. You have not flossed. You must face consequences. Rawr! I know, it's gonna be something weird. Something crazy. What? That's a voice, not a... Okay. Oh, that's multiple. Are these students? It's getting closer.
でかい。まさか巨大化するクッキーかキノコを食べちまったハリネズミか？
That's it. Cookies. Gingerbread man. Gingerbread men with toothbrushes. They're the local enforcers. Whatever it is, it's huge. Did Hedgehog get into some giant grown bread? Or maybe the cookies?
いや、待って。あれって。
Wait, hold on. That's... It's Snoop Dogg! No, I don't know.
クッキーが焼き上がるまで軽くフルーツパンチでもどうだ？焼きたてのマカロンもあるぞ。
Here for a sip of fruit punch while the cookies are baking. I've got fresh macarons too. I guess macarons.
わーい、ありがとう。いただくね。
Great. Great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
口をさっぱりさせたいなら白色をしてるのがミントフレーバーだ。
Oh, thank you for the raid in there, Otome. Welcome in. What were you guys playing? An indie game, I'm guessing. Oh, is that a new one from them? Oh, we're going good. We're playing Twisted Wonderland. We're on a Trey's dream, which I know is gonna be weird once we get to how his dream differs from reality. Nice. I'll have to check that out too. I'm actually gonna put in the search bar. That way I have. Ah, there it is. All right. Put down my little collections. I need to organize my collections. They're a mess. But yeah, that sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Nice. I'm already planning what I want to do next week. I'm actually gonna make a schedule for next week. I didn't for this week. Honestly, the stream here, this wasn't planned. I wanted to stream at least once this week. Yeah, it's like I try to organize them, but then I realize later the way I organize them, I don't like the way I organize them. But I've already gathered so many things in that, like, collection, I guess, that, I don't know, it's a mess, and I need to spend a day reorganizing everything. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've kind of considered like maybe I should just not put a time in my stream and just be like, okay, well if I stream in the afternoon, that's what happens. If I stream at 9, that's what happens. I've started thinking maybe I should do that. Oh, but yeah. Hopefully I'll have one out this week. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to find some like Christmas games too, since Christmas is coming up. Alright. Yeah, like I started a winter collection of games that basically my qualifications for the winter collection are there's snow, there's Christmas, and that's it. There's snow or there's Christmas or there's a mention of snow at least once. Those are my qualifications for my newly started winter collection. Yeah, but yeah. Hey, let's see what's gonna happen here. I want to know what that giant thing is. That makes sense, yeah. Honestly, I put, like... I just don't like wearing makeup. Sorry, I just don't. I should. You know, for the visual, for the content creator visual thing. But I just... I'm already making it close enough. I'm not in my pajamas if I'm off that day. That's adding makeup would be too much. Yeah, that's where I am regarding that. I know, sometimes I think maybe I should just get a VTuber character or something. But I think that takes up a lot of, like, computer, like, energy. I don't even know what I want for a character. And then there's also the, like, you know... Like, there's negatives to it too, like any weird hand movements you do to represent something that's happening, you can't see that. Any facial expressions, it'll only catch certain amounts. I don't know. Yeah, it might be more convenient. Yeah, I used a PNG character for a little bit. I don't know. It was okay, but it didn't show enough it didn't show enough emotion. It's very. I could press a button and have them say, or have them open their mouth, and it didn't feel like enough. It wasn't satisfactory. It was convenient, but it wasn't satisfactory. My standards. Okay. And I don't want to pay like hundreds of dollars for like a character that like actually works well. Yeah, anyway. Okay. I mean, I actually did create one on like a VTuber 3D creator thing. I know I like making outfits for it. This was on my old computer, the one that died. I probably never use it, honestly. Open this back up. But I might go back and like just make more outfits because I just like doing that. So I like making outfits. I would do that when I used to play The Sims too. I would download like patterns, like visuals of patterns off the web, and I would insert them into the clothing to make like patterns for the clothing and stuff. I know. I just like doing that. Anyway. We've brought enough. There's nowhere left to put anything.
大丈夫。こっちのテーブルを寄せれば。おっと。
That's okay. I can just slide another table over. Oh, whoops.
そろそろオーブンの中のスティッキートフィープディングが焼き上がる時間だ。
Sticky toffee pudding's almost ready. How much stuff is he making? I'm sorry, the chain still gets me. I'm still stuck. The idea that in this dream world, Trey is using the Snoop Dogg cookbook, and that's why he has the gold chain on his outfits, and he's in the kitchen listening to rap music, rapping with his like rolling pin and spatula. I love that idea. I want that to be the reality in the story so bad, even though I know it isn't. But I want there to be a reason why he's wearing a gold chain. Leona? Yeah. I have his, actually bought his figurine. He's actually the one I have the cosplay for. Yeah, whenever a Leona card comes out, I have to... I've gone through many trials trying to get a Leona card in the past. Originally, that's how the whole Jamil thing started. I was trying to get the Leona Fairy Gala card. I was trying to get Leona, but I kept getting Jamil. And then that curse followed me to this day. Actually, he was pretty nice to me last time. I didn't get as much. Oh, but I don't think Leone was in that one. Anyway, yeah. I was hoping to pick up some hints for how to wake him up if I could just get him to talk. But he refuses to sit down and chat. Oh, this Leona.
トレイ君、何にも縛られずお菓子を作りまくれてて本当に楽しそう。
It's so nice seeing him just happily baking away without a care in the world.
楽しそうっていうか、拙者は若干の恐怖すら感じますが。
Don't know if nice is the word I'd use. It's kind of scary if you ask me.
オーブンとレンジと鍋とフライパンと冷蔵庫からどんどん食べ物が出てくる。
I mean, as long as he's not like force feeding people. Maybe he is. Maybe that's why the giants, why there were giants. Maybe it's not tooth related? Or maybe it's something like horrendous, like they're like monstrosities or... I don't know. The ovens, microwaves, pots, pans, and fridge are all spitting out food non-stop.
モニター見てるだけなのに胃もたれしてきた。
Just seeing all of it on the monitor is making me feel stuffed.
これ結構きついな。
This is pretty rough.
確かにこれだけ山盛り甘いものを食わされると腹がきついな。
Yeah. It'd be rough on your digestive system. Being fed such a huge amount of sweets. I mean, I love sweets.
そういうことじゃなくて、エースちゃんの夢
But
で
I
も
wouldn't
そ
be
うだっ
very
たけ
happy
ど
about
さ。
someone force feeding me. Eat them. That's not what I meant. I kind of felt this way in Ace's dream too.
夢の中で楽しく過ごしてる人に、はい、これ全部幻なんで楽しい時間はおしまいです。
I mean, yes, I do get that point, but it's important for them to wake up. We need their help. We need to save the world. I know, it's a lot. I mean, it looks delicious, but there's a lot. There's the weird the real teapot that looks like it has like eyes. I don't know, something about the design on the top of the teapot reminds me of like some kind of design in Soul Eater of one of those, like, what was it called, Azura or something. And then there's like the oven that has like 12 ovens. There's just a lot going on there, yeah. We're strolling into someone's dream, going, hey, it's all an illusion, fun's over.
って言わなきゃいけないじゃん。
That's basically all we're doing here, right?
割としんどい役目だよなって。
That can put a pretty big damper on things.
シルバー君たちすごいわ。
Silver and the others are amazing.
俺だったら絶対途中でもうやめない？起きなくてもいいじゃん。
Don't be
って
Ace.
なっちゃってそう。
If I were in their shoes, I'd totally start wondering if maybe it was better we just didn't wake people up. If we just let it be. Except for here's the thing. I mean, on one hand, I do understand where he's coming from. On the other hand, and I did say this before in Ace's dream, in the real world, our bodies are asleep. Malleus has cast his spell, and everyone is asleep. Everyone in I think the whole world. And a body not connected to like hospital equipment can only survive so long. So if we decided to stay in the dream, eventually, well, if we die, our consciousness dies too, so the dream would go away. You would just die if you stayed in the dream. So the only choice is to wake up, even though it's not pleasant. I made that argument back in Ace's dream, because, I mean, I did feel like a little bit of an asshole in Ace's dream. Because, like... But it's true. We got things we need to do. We need to live. And you know, also, living is just one of the things we need to do. Yeah. If I were in their shoes, I'd totally start wondering if maybe it was better we just didn't wake people up. If we couldn't just let it be.
っていうか、今もう割とそういうムード。
In fact, that's kind of where I am right now.
あのツンツン頭をダサいまんまじゃ終われないだろって。
So much for the motivational speech you gave Spikey about not settling for being weak.
抱きつけた下の根も乾かねえうちにそれが。
You walking all that bravado back?
いやー、リドル君一家とのいざこざがなかったら。
Nah. I was just thinking. If that whole spat with Riddle's family had never happened,
トレイ君はこんな感じではっちゃけパティシエになってたのかなとか考えちゃって。
he might have turned out to be a preppy patissiere just like this. What we've seen of him so far.
リドル氏一家とのいざこざ
Well, I know Riddle's family is like... Riddle's mom was like... the source of his like... the source of his whole thing. Honestly, I would call her abusive. Wait, a spat with Riddle's family?
おいお前たち、スティッキートフィープディングが焼けたぞ。
Hey guys, the sticky toffee pudding's all done.
これは出来たて熱々のトフィーがトロトロで美味しいんだ。さあ食べてくれ。
It's especially good fresh out of the oven when the toffee's all gooey and hot. Go on, eat up.
追加の菓子はもういい。てめえもこっちで食うのを手伝いよ。
You've served us enough snacks. Now help us eat some of them.
悪い悪い。キッチンに来るとどうしても作ることに夢中になってしまって。
Okay. I just get lost in cooking whenever I come to the kitchen. I'm just waiting for the weirdness to happen, because I do remember I have heard that out of like all the dreams, trays is actually like one of the weirdest. I think I heard something like that, or like the weirdest or most messed up.
トレイシって昔からお菓子作るのが好きなの？
So, have you always liked baking, Trey?
好きというか、俺の実家はバラの王国のケーキ屋でさ。
I don't know if I'd say that. My family runs a pâtissière in the Kingdom of Roses.
小さい時からお菓子作りは日常だったから、好きとか嫌いとかはあまり考えたことなかったな。
It was just such a normal part of growing up. So I never really thought about whether I liked it or not.
ああ、拙者も生まれた時からプログラミングや魔導工学が日常的にあったし。
Yeah, I've been around programming and technomantic energy engineering pretty much since the day I was born. No, that P still throws me off sometimes.
それと同じ感じね。理解。
Sometimes the term usage in this game, it's so modern that I'm like, I don't know what that means. Or at least with Idia's, mainly, because he uses internet terms. And I'm like, I don't understand it. Sounds pretty similar, so I get it.
二人とも小さい頃からそれをずっと続けてきてるんだから普通に好きなんだと思うけどな。
If you've both been doing something since you were kids, that implies a certain degree of fondness to me.
でも今ほどドハマりするには何かきっかけがあったんじゃない？
But was there some other impetus beside that? You know, something that made you an avid baker you are now?
きっかけか。俺、エレメンタリースクールの頃から科学の実験の授業が好きでさ。
Is that gonna... I'm thinking no too much science experiments, and it's supposed to be messed up. Is there some like correlation or like is that actually gonna be an important little piece of information? And impede us. Well, I've enjoyed doing science experiments since elementary school.
実はお菓子作りってすごく科学の実験に似てるんだ。
Baking is actually a lot like that. Yes, baking is a science, technically.
材料の割合、オーブンの温度、それからキッチンの湿度まで全部が出来上がりに影響してくるのが面白い。
I like the food part of baking, but it takes a long time. And then if you want me to like... I hate when I have to like cut things in half and like... or double. Or I'm so bad at like... understanding like the fractions to... I don't know, just the science part, like the math part of baking. That's where the fun dies. It's fun how everything from ingredient ratios to oven temperature to humidity in the kitchen can affect the finished product. Also frustrating. Especially when you're trying to do work with chocolate. You have to work with it in the cold environment. I don't know. In that chocolate class, I was very frustrated trying to temper the chocolates. I avoid having to do that.
スイーツが自分の想像通りの仕上がりになった時の満足感は他じゃなかなか味わえないよ。
The sheer satisfaction I feel from creating exactly the confection I imagined is hard to get anywhere else.
しかもその成果物は俺だけじゃなく他人を満たすこともできる。一石二鳥だろ。
Plus, those confectionery triumphs can leave other people feeling fulfilled as well. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And I actually did make cookies the other day. My mom was having a little party. And I made shortbread. I wanted to make 2 batches. So one batch, you know, actually it came out alright. It was right. But the second batch, I was like, you know, I want to experiment. So I want to put different flavors in these. And that would have been fine. Except for it was butter, powdered sugar, flour, and flavoring. I mistook the flour for the powdered sugar. So I was like, honestly, I should have just started over from the beginning. That would have been easier, but obviously, you know, it's me, so I have to take the hard routes. So I'm trying to like add a little butter, add a little flour here, see if it forms a dough, the right consistency. Is it working? And I had already added the flavorings in for each, so I couldn't just put it all together, so I had to do it 3 times separate. It was a whole thing. I ended up missing most of the party because I was working on that. By the time I came upstairs with the cookies, people were leaving. Oh yes, have a nice night, Jitaru. But yeah, the orange ones actually came out pretty well. They were decent. The green tea one and the almond, they're edible, but you know, they're not the texture-wise, they're not the best. I mean, I'll eat them. I still have them, I still plan to eat them. They're still edible. I'm not gonna throw them away. I don't like throwing things away. That's why I hate messing up when I bake. And it makes me so mad when I mess up. Because it means I have to throw something away. And I hate throwing things away. It's like, I feel like I wasted a whole bunch of ingredients, and then I feel like I wasted a whole bunch of money. And then... yeah. For me, that's the negative part of baking. That this mindset I have. That it affects the enjoyment level of when I bake. I know, I'm just like, I'm weird. Weird.
Food 食う人間の満足感はてめえにとっちゃあくまで副産物ってことか。
The satisfaction of the people eating your food is just an afterthought to you. Mhm. I mean, it's nice, but
副産物とまでは言わないけど、美味しいと言ってもらえればもちろん嬉しいよ。自信もつくしな。
but the idea of it actually turning out correctly is more important than what others think of my confections, because they can easily just say, "Oh, it's delicious," and then like actually not enjoy it. So if I actually know I got it right and I'm satisfied with it, then actually I have the knowledge of like evidence that like something I can be proud of. I don't know. I have issues. I won't call it an afterthought. Well, of course I feel happy when people tell me they like my food. It's a confidence booster too.
実家にいた頃は店の休業日とか営業終了後を見計らって道具を使わせてもらってたんだが、
Back home, I could only use the kitchen after business hours, or when the shop was closed.
パーツラビルに入寮してみたら、ほら、こんなに大きくて立派なキッチンがあったんだ。
When I joined Hearts Lobule, look. See how big their kitchen is? I do like. I mean, actually, this kitchen, looking at how far it extends, it might be a little too big, me. But I do enjoy big kitchens. That's why the multiple oven is actually something that like it's I like it. Although that's too many ovens. I wouldn't be able to reach half of them. Like, can Trey even reach the top oven? Can any of the students even use the top oven?
おかげで作りたい放題だが、俺はお菓子を大量に作ることはできても、それを完食できるわけじゃない。
You need like a ladder. You need to keep a ladder next to the oven in order to use the upper ovens. When I make sweets, here I can make as many sweets as I want. And even if I go overboard, people will always eat every bite.
チェーニャや寮生たちが喜んで平らげてくれるから、余らせなくて済んでありがたいよ。
Chenya and the other students happily devour anything set out. And I appreciate the lack of food waste.
リドルも昔じゃ考えられないくらい、好きなものを好きなだけ食べてくれてる。
Riddle's so different from how he used to be. He eats whatever he wants, and has as much of it as he wants.
よかったよ、本当に。
Makes me truly happy.
随分と含みのある語り口だな。何かあったのか？
Way you're talking makes it sound like there's more to the story there. What happened?
あ、いや、大した話じゃないんだが。
It's gonna be something It's nothing major.
俺が9歳か10歳の頃、チェーニャと一緒になってリドルを家から連れ出したことがあって。
Back when I was around 9 or 10, Chenya and I used to get Riddle to sneak out of his house.
近所で一番立派な家に住んでいるのはどんな子か見てみようって、あいつの家の庭に忍び込んだんだ。
We were curious about what the boy living in the fanciest house in the neighborhood was like, so we snuck into his family's garden.
リドルは俺の弟と同い年、いや、1学年上だったかな。
But wasn't the same grade as my younger brother. Maybe a year ahead?
なのに随分大人びてて、植物や虫の名前も何でも知ってた。
Who knows? He was close to our age, but he acted very mature and reserved. And he knew the names of everything. Plants, bugs, you name it.
俺たちが高い木の枝に引っ掛けたサッカーボールも魔法で軽々取ってくれて。
He once got a soccer ball stuck up on a tree, and he easily retrieved it with his magic.
賢い弟分ができたって俺たちはいい気になった。それで俺たちは何度もあいつを外に連れ出したんだ。
We were excited to have a clever young kid in the group, so we made him come out and play more and more.
ほんの出来心だった。
We were just kids having fun.
でも
But
あいつを自習時間に連れ出してたことと、うちの店のイチゴタルトを一切れ食べさせたのが、
his mother found out he was leaving to play with us during his independent study time,
あいつの母親にバレてな。
and that we'd given him a slice of strawberry tart at my family's patisserie.
もう大変なことになった。
You wouldn't believe the fallouts. Didn't she like lock him in a room or something?
クローバー家揃ってバッチバチに詰められたんだっけ？ 5 時間も。
Gave the whole Clover family the third degree, right? For 5 straight hours?
5時間
Hours?
やば、タルト一切れで5時間説教。
Dude, a 5-hour lecture? For a single slice of tart?
王宮の口うるさい教育係どもだ。そんな長時間説教しねえぞ。
Even the Nagi educators at the royal palace never went on that long.
リドルの家の教育方針としてお菓子は食べさせない決まりだったらしいんだ。
From what I learned, he wasn't allowed to eat sweets. It was one of his homeschooling rules.
でも食品のアレルギーがあったりしたわけじゃないんでしょ？
But it's not like he had any food allergies or anything, right?
いちごタルトは確かにお菓子だし、カロリーは高いけど。
I mean, sure, a strawberry tart is a sugary food with a high calorie count.
分解すればただの糖質とタンパク質と脂質だし。
When you break it down to its core components, it's just sugar, protein, fat, and carbohydrates.
主食に含まれてる成分と構成的にはあんまり変わりないじゃん。
That's barely what you find in the most standard food items.
それな、クローバー一家かわいそうすぎる。話聞いたとき、リドルマママジでヤバすぎって思った。
Right? The Clovers didn't deserve that. When I first heard the story, I was like, geez, Mama Rosenheart doesn't mess around.
まあ家庭ごとの方針もあるし、あまり悪くは言えないけどな。
Oh, the household has its rules. It's not really our place to judge.
でもリドル君、実家にいた頃は食事をグラム単位で管理されてたんでしょ？
But Riddle's diet at home was strictly managed down to the gram.
いろいろあった後に一緒にランチしたんだけど、その話がさらっと出てきて場が凍ったよ。
We had lunch together after the whole Overblood incident. You could hear a pin drop when he casually mentioned that.
うげえ。
Yeah.
ああ、なるほど。
His, There's reasons for why he's the way he is. Like I said, it's abuse. The way his mother raised him is abusive. Man, that explains some things.
人為的に作られたアスリート。そういうことね。
No wonder he seemed like an artificially improved sports pro.
飯のまずくなる話だ。
Would spoil my appetite.
怒鳴り込まれたことに関しては今となっては笑い話だよ。うちの親もあまり気にしてないし。
For what it's worth. The family lecture part is just a funny anecdote now. My parents aren't hung up on it or anything. They have the sad
それ
violin.
に親元から離れたことでリドルにもかなり変化があったみたいなんだ。
Besides, Phil's changed a lot now that he's spent time away from home.
チェーニャの後押しもあってか、今では自分の好きなものを好きなだけ食べてくれる。
Chenya's support probably helps. Now he can eat anything he likes, in whatever volume he wants.
本人に言うと怒るだろうけど、俺もチェーニャもリドルのことは弟みたいに思ってるから。
Riddle would bristle if he heard it, but Chenya and I both think of him as a little brother.
たくさん食べて大きく育っていってる姿を見ると頼もしい気持ちにもなるよ。
So it makes me feel good to see him eating up and growing into the person he is now.
おっと、クッキーが焼けたみたいだな。
There's the cookies.
もうすぐ16時のお茶の時間だ。出来上がったお菓子を盛り付けて庭に運ばないと。
It's almost time for 4 o'clock tea. I better get all these snacks plated and get them out to the garden.
トレイ君はああ言ってるけど、絶対トラウマもんでしょう、さっきの話。
Jay might be downplaying, but that had to be traumatic for him, right?
言えてる。拙者だったらもう二度とリドル氏に近づかない。
No kidding. That was me, I never go near Riddle again.
トレイシー、なんで現実で副寮長やってんの？もしかして心臓が鋼鉄製かなんか？
Does Trey manage to be his vice house warden in reality? Does he have literal nerves of steel?
副寮長の選出方法は寮長の指名、立候補、あと
I didn't know that.
寮生の投票で決める方法がある。
Vice house wardens can be nominated by the house warden, volunteer for the job, or get voted in by the dorm residents.
どうせリドルに指名されてしぶしぶ腹をくくったんだろう。
I'm guessing in this case, Riddle nominated him and he grudgingly resigned himself to the job.
いや、それがそうじゃないんだな、これが。
I don't think that's really what happened. I didn't know that's how the vice house women were picked. Did they ever mention that before? I'm honestly not sure if they did. I'm a little nervous about the music. This is usually the music that plays when, you know, something bad happens.
副寮長の選出方法は寮長の指名、立候補、
or something ominous.
寮
Not,
生の
maybe
投
not
票
bad,
で
but
決める方法
ominous.
がある。
Vice house wardens can be nominated by the house warden, volunteer for the job, or get voted in by the dorm residents.
どうせリドルに指名されてしぶしぶ腹をくくったんだろう。
I'm guessing in this case, Riddle nominated him, and he grudgingly resigned himself to the job.
いや、それがそうじゃないんだな、これが。
No, I don't think that's what happened. Flashback?
トレイ君、リドル君を入学式で見かけて、地元の知り合いが入学してきたって。
I remember the way Trey talked with everyone when he saw Riddle at orientation.
嬉しそうに寮生たちに話してて。
He was so happy to see that an old friend from back home had enrolled at school.
うちに入寮が決まった後も、性格はおとなしめだけど、すごく頭が良くて魔法が得意なやつだ。
I vouched for Riddle after he got sorted into Heart's Lobule too.
みんな仲良くしてやってくれって言ってたんだけど。
He acts mature and reserved, but he's really smart and great at magic. I hope you all give him a warm welcome, he said. But then,
おとなしかった幼馴染はとびきり導火線が短い苛烈な女王様に
Wow, rude.
変貌してたってわけだ。
then he learned his mature and reserved old friend had turned into a temperamental queen with a short fuse, huh?
そう。しかもトレイ君への態度も昔のことなんか忘れちゃったみたいに他人行儀でさ。
Yep. Not to mention, Riddle acted all formal with Trey, like he'd forgotten everything they shared as kids.
それからリドル君はたった1週間で全寮長を倒して新寮長になった。
Riddle went on to defeat the previous house warden and became the new one all in his first week.
法律違反者を片っ端から首をはねてく姿にみんなドン引きだったし。
Everyone was super put off by the way Riddle went around beheading people over every tiny little rule infraction.
そんな状況で副寮長に立候補するやつなんているわけないじゃん。
Who would want to volunteer as vice house warden in that climate? And honestly, true. I mean, I know he has his reasons
副寮長
for
を
why
寮
he's like he
生の
is.
投票で決めるって言い出したわけ。
But he's way too strict. Oh, he's more calm now, but like in the beginning. So Riddle said he was putting the position up to a dorm vote.
で、見事にトレイ氏が厄介事を押し付けられたと。
And Trey got the job dumped on him in a landslide, huh?
今でこそ副寮長はトレイ君しかいないって思ってるし。
Nowadays, people consider Trey the only guy for the job.
正直トレイ君か俺になるだろうなと予想はしてたんだけど、ちょっと同情しちゃった。
I had a feeling it was gonna be me or Trey. I felt kinda bad for the guy.
だって別人並みにキャラ変した幼馴染とか絡みづらさマックスじゃん。
Mina's gonna be max levels of awkward, working with an old friend who's become so radically different, right?
俺トレイ君がハートの女王の法律を違反して
I'll never forget the day Trey broke the rules.
初めてリドル君にオフヘされた日のこと、未だに忘れらんないもん。
And Riddle offed him for the first time.
絶対的支配者であるためにリドルは一時的に情を切り捨てた。それだけの話だろう。
Riddle probably put aside his emotions temporarily, be a proper leader.
おっしゃる通り、別にリドル君が悪いわけじゃない。全員に平等だっただけ。
You're right. I don't really blame Riddle for it. He was just treating everyone equally.
トレイ君も分かってたはず。だからこそ超圧政時代も最大限寮長をフォローしてたんだと思う。
I'm sure Trey knew that, which is why he supported the house warden as much as he could even during his tyrant era.
でもやっぱメンタル的にはしんどかったはずだし。
There's no way it didn't wear on him mentally. IMO. IMO. That's what I mean by terms. IMO. What is that? What does it mean? In my opinion. Okay, I see. I'm not cool enough to to process these shortened form of words.
困った時に幼馴染のチェーニャンがそばにいてほしかったんじゃないかな。
I had to guess. Maybe he wished his old friend Chenya was around when the going got tough.
実際あの島猫がうちの学園にいたとしてリドルの暴君化を止められたとは思えないな。
And if the tabby cat had gone to our school, I doubt he would have been able to stop Riddle from acting like that. I agree.
99% で無理でしょう。むしろより人間関係こじれまくってた可能性の方が高くない？
I'd bet on that 99%. In fact, his presence would have been more likely to aggravate things and sour relations all around.
まあその辺が都合よく改変されるのがマリウス氏の夢なんですけど。
Melius's dream gets to conveniently ignore all of that and write its own fictional narrative, I guess.
それな。でもこれがトレイ君の望んだ平和な世界かと思うといろいろ考えちゃうな。
Exactly. Man, seeing the kind of peaceful world Trey wanted, making me think.
入学してからずっと俺は傍観者であり続けた。
He needs to be more active. Is that what he's realizing? I stayed comfortably on the sidelines ever since I started school here.
寮が荒れてた時もリドル君が入ってきた後も
That's where I set up camp back when the dorm was walled and chaotic. And I didn't budge an inch after Riddle enrolled.
めんどくさかったし何より怖かった。
Doing otherwise seemed like a hassle. Not to mention scary.
うまくやり過ごせばどうせ3年後にはバイバイするんだからって。
I figured all I had to do was coast along. And I'd be out of there in 3 years.
でも本当は俺にもやれることもっとたくさんあったんだろうね。
In hindsight, I'm sure there were tons of ways I could have contributed.
全部今更なんだけど。
Obviously, hindsight is 20 though.
お前が率先してあれこれおせっかいを焼いていれば事態は好転したって。
Think if you stepped up and started meddling, things would have turned out better?
バカバカしい。うぬぼれるのも大概にしとけ。
Get out of here with that. Don't flatter yourself. No, but I understand, Cater. Like, I understand.
それにあのメガネ野郎もメガネ野郎だ。
Then there's the Four Eyes, our darling dreamer.
何でも望みが叶う夢ですら他人が何とかしてくれた状態だなんて俺にはさっぱり理解できねえな。
Even in this wish-fulfilling dream, someone else stepped up and solved his problems for him. It makes no sense to me.
てめえみたいに自分が寮長になって好き勝手してる方がまだ理解も共感もできる。
Had an easier time wrapping my head around your dream, being houseward and doing whatever you felt like. That's saying something.
レオナ君急に立ち上がってどうしたの？
Yuna, why are you getting up from the table?
茶をすすりながらしみったれた思い出話を聞くのにも飽きてきた。さっさとこの夢を終わらせるぞ。
Hey, fair. But how? How are we gonna do that? We haven't made a plan. I'm tired of sipping tea and listening to sappy reflections. It's time to end this dream.
終わらせるってどうやって？
End it? How?
簡単だろ。この生ぬるい夢を成立させている存在を片っ端から砂にしちまえばいい。
I'm not sure if that's simple, but okay. Simple. I'll just turn everyone underpinning this dream's lousy narrative to sand.
まずはあのふざけた島猫野郎からだ。
I can start with that stupid tabby punk.
ちょっと待って。あんまり派手なことをするとマリウス氏にバレるって。
But I guess then the admin can come out and you can fight him and defeat him. But you still have to convince Trey that it's a dream. Oh, whoa, hold up. The admin's gonna notice if you go overboard like that.
チートツール開発もようやく大詰めなのに、今ここでバレるなんて絶対に勘弁してほしいんだが。
I'm in the final stretch of coding my cheats. So I'd really prefer if you didn't get us all flagged right now. Oh, okay. It's whatever it is, it's here. It's not riddle, is it?
なんだこの揺れは。
It's not shaking.
地震。
An earthquake?
緊急事態発生！緊急事態発生！兄さん、至急応答せよ！
Emergency! Emergency! Idia, come in!
オルト、一体どうしたの？
So, what's going on?
それが大変なんだ！うわあ！こっちに転がってきた！
Rolling? You wouldn't believe what's... It's rolling this way!
転がってって。オルト。
Is it riddle? But Trey has stuffed him so full of sweets and food that he's like, what's her name from Willy Wonka? The girl who turned into the blueberry? Is that, are we doing that? Rolling? Ortho!
通信が切れちゃった。
Mom's got cut.
もしや下級生ちゃんたちがピンチ？助けに行こう。
Are the underclassmen in trouble? We gotta go save them.
みんなもっと早く走って！潰されちゃうよ！
It's like Indiana Jones. Run faster, everyone. We're gonna get crushed.
止まるな！お前たちキッチンに飛び込め！
Don't stop for a second. Everyone make a break for the kitchen.
I 今の何？まさか巨大化するキノコを食べちゃったハリネズミ？
What was that? Did a hedgehog get into a loaf of giant grown bread?
違うんすよ。あれは。
No, it's in the next chapter. Yeah, those are definitely people. Did we sumify the students? But you know, with human facial and body features. I have a feeling no one's gonna want to eat dinner at the end of this day. I'm gonna remember Trey's dream and what I suspect this is, and I'll be like, you know, nah, I'm fine today.
ってって、おいデュース、何抜け駆けしようとしてんだよ。
Oh, hey, Deuce. What's the big idea? Trying to swipe first dibs?
それはこっちのセリフだ、エース。お前お茶会が始まる前におやつをつまみ食いしに来たんだろう。
Right back at you, Ace. We're gonna sneak some snacks before the tea party started.
俺先輩のおやつを最初に味見するのは俺だ。
First taste of Trey's snack is mine.
いや、僕だ。
No, mine. Right.
嘘でしょあれって。
You seen this right now? Is that
トレイ君の夢の中のエーデュースコンビ？
Trey's dream version of hunting season?
ボーリングの球から手足が生えたみたいにまん丸になってる。
They're all round like bowling balls with arms and legs.
縦にも横にも人間の大きさをはるかに超えているではないか。
They're far taller and wilder than with human no, they're far taller and wilder than human proportions should allow.
通路いっぱいに巨大な岩が転がってくる古代遺跡の仕掛け罠みたい。
They're like the kind of giant boulders you see in ancient ruins. Big enough to fill the corridors they roll down. Literally Indiana Jones.
こらお前たち、何を騒いでいるんだい。
Now see here. Why are you two causing a scene?
まあまあリドル君、そんなにカッカしないで。
Easy there, Riddle. No need to get all huffy.
可愛い顔が台無しだよ。
Spoil that cute face of yours. So how did he mistake, you know, our current versions from the dream versions? Unless they're not always like this. But this looks weird.
どうした？ケイトの叫び声が聞こえたが。
Oh no.
ああ。
Oh yeah. I forgot my phone was a little low on battery when we started. Oh. Oh well, I guess that's it for stream tonight. We'll have to next week resume from where we ended here. I'll have to go back and find what chapter we were on and make note of that. But yeah, that we'll work on this more next week. And I'll make sure to have or at least try to have a full battery. But anyway, I guess that's gonna be it. Thank you for the raids today, and thank you for everyone who stopped on by. It was nice seeing you all. Hey. Probably gonna be stopping now anyway. I'm starting to get tired. Oh, it's nice having you here. Yeah, I'll go on and make my schedule for this upcoming week. gonna post that on Blue Sky. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with what I decide we play. Okay. I hope you had fun and thank you for coming by. Okay. Well, everyone have a nice night, evening, afternoon, or morning. And I'll see you again.